Petersonalesha, and if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. So this is part 3 of why I love my protective bubble, the readings. Oh, you might see my cats. I have a bunch of feral cats, so you might see them running around in this video, so they just want to be a part of it. So let's get going on part 3. This is actual readings that I got. And I always bring these two up because I feel like these are the first time I had readings by these two people and they understood me completely. Okay, so airplane. In bucks. Perfect. Alrighty. So the first one. People try to lie about you in order to stop you from your destined path. This is someone who wants your life so bad. Why? This person knows you are going to leave them behind. They tried to break you. Someone who tried to disturb your peace. Someone is trying to take your seat at the table and realize they couldn't take it, so now they're going to come in and try to sit next to you at the table. Don't allow this person to eat with you. Keep your thick skin. You have a dicey relationship when it comes to people. You could have been betrayed by people who are close to you, associates, people that you thought you could trust. It's almost like you keep feeling like whenever you open yourself up to someone, it feels like it's an invitation for them to betray you or something. Your ancestors, your spirit team, your guardian angel don't want you to feel like this. They want you to, they don't want you to feel like every person you come across is going to hurt you. Well, daylight and the dollar short. I do feel that way all the time. And this is someone who wants your life so bad. I always wonder why people want somebody else's life. You should aspire to have your own life. And I always used to wonder growing up why people get jealous, and even to this day, why are you jealous? If you aren't willing to put in the work, don't get jealous. Find your own purpose, because I'm gonna just be honest, I'm in my own little purpose in my own little world right now. I don't care who's ahead of me, who's behind me, who's cuter, who has more, who got this, who got that. I can be happy for them and use the successful as an opportunity to learn, not be intimidated by it. That's just my personal gut feeling about it. There's room for everybody at the table to be successful, and I feel like jealousy is bad karma. You know, if you're going to waste your time trying to destroy someone, you got more issues than a magazine stand, and that's just how I feel. And if you want to spend your time trying to destroy someone, go ahead and knock yourself out. You're going to only reap what you sow. So, and the second part about not trusting folks is definitely true, and feeling like people are just going to come into my life just hurt me. Yeah, I do feel that way a lot. I just feel like I said in the last video, when I said the part where everybody's going to hurt you, you just need to figure out who's worth suffering for. That's just the mode I'm in nowadays. Okay, this is reading number 2. You don't trust others, but it's like you love people at the same time, but people are the enemy. I don't blame you. She said, I also feel like you have gone to the extent of isolating yourself to where you won't accept jobs when it comes to customer service because you're like, I'd rather just work independently without people. You may feel safer that way. Oh boy, I do. You have no idea. Somebody now knows you are the truth because whatever they threw at you, any blockage and challenges, you survived it. They know you couldn't have made it out of it if you aren't who you say you are. Yep. I've gotten to the point where anytime somebody does something to me, I just assume it's jealousy. I just assume they haven't found their purpose. I just assume like they feel better about themselves when they destroy people. So go ahead and knock yourself out. Okay, so this is reading number 3. People are talking about you and how you don't give a rat's what people think. Yes, they actually said the other words, but I just sort of edited this out a little bit. People are still talking about you, but you're unbothered. You can feel the hate, but you are getting people pressed and pissed with how you are not letting it get to you, even on tough days. Yeah, I just feel like people are going to do what they're going to do, and I don't really let it bother me, because if people want to waste their time trying to destroy somebody, go ahead and knock yourselves out. I've said this a cajillion times. And remember in part 2 when I said everybody wants to be there when you have the bread, but nobody wants to be there to help you cook it or bake it? That's just personally how I feel. Not a lot of people are day oneers or people who really have your back when you really need it. So yeah, go ahead, knock yourselves out. If you want to be somebody who wants to try to hurt people, you'll get yours. I promise you, you will. So let's continue. My new me is attracting a lot of new. I don't care. Yeah, I really don't. I kept getting a lot of I don't care vibes in this reading, and trust me, I really don't care. I'm so booked, busy, and focused on my purposes to pay any attention. Yep. In this reading, it said, I'm giving a I don't give a F-U-C-K unapologetic energy. I've been through a lot, but I'm bouncing back and looking better on top of it. Sure. Thanks for the compliment. I don't care too much about what other people are doing or saying, especially those who have done you wrong. Yeah, I feel like too many people our age are too much in competition with each other. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of my friends, a lot of my cousins, people from my past are getting married, and I'm liking them photos like crazy, and I'm happy for them. But I'm not gonna go out here and get married just to keep up with them. That's their journey, that's their path. I'm on my own path. I've learned a long time ago to not live for other people and do what I want, not what this world wants for me. And I'm in my own little world. So yes, I really don't care. What's meant for me is meant for me, and nobody else is my competition. Like, the only person I'm competing with is myself. It's me versus me. You might hear some cats in the background. They're kind of beefing over food. I keep telling my cats that I have enough food for everybody, but hey, they're still competitive. So if you hear cat noises, ignore it. Okay, so anyway, let's continue. I have mastered detaching. Yes, I have. I'm hustling through, looking good. I'm shining. And you're not really letting anyone see you sweat. Yeah, so I'm not going to sit here and make a post every day. Oh my gosh, my friend died and this happened and that happened. Just imagine if I was around you, I would talk about my friend's suicide and suicide attempts, and oh, my friend got killed, this and that. I think there's a healthy time and place to talk about those things, but I'm not going to burden people with that stuff all the time. I'll talk about it when appropriate, but generally speaking, I'm posting food videos, I'm posting videos of me at events and going places, not the morbid, you know, oh, woe is me, and I'm in a hospital, oh my god. You would get sick of it. I like to be a source of positive energy, and when I need to talk to someone, I will cross that bridge when I get to it, but I don't like to talk about all that deep, heavy stuff all the time. That's true. I'm not really sweating at all, according to what this reading is saying. You're not allowing them to defeat you and make you feel bad or make you feel down or out. I've changed it to something unrecognizable, and some people are trying to get your attention in low vibe ways. I've learned to stop expecting me from other people a long time ago, and I'm just in a new energy and a new mode nowadays. So give me 1 second, I will be right back. And I'm back. More bugs, cicadas, and everything in between. So anyways, I'm just at the point where I don't want anything or anyone that doesn't want me, and I'm not going to deal with anything that I don't have to. You know how sometimes you get in a little reflective mode and you're like, why did I ever want to be friends with these people, and why did I ever want to go to this school? Sometimes I just want to take that DeLorean from Back to the Future and hit the younger version of myself, because sometimes I'm like, what were you thinking? Like, Leisha, man, like, and like I said, I'm not trying to come down too hard on myself. It's just sometimes I just have to go, why? Like, why? Anywho, let's keep moving forward. In this reading, it also says, these people can't get your attention anymore. They don't have access to you, and a lot of them are pissed off. I always wonder, I cared for them in ways they didn't care for me, so why? Why are you pissed off that I decided to detach and not care anymore? Weird. You are pissing a lot of people off from your past, and you got this reputation of not giving a you know what. Noise. You got this reputation of not giving a rat's. You have a light worker and healer vibe. You have a big heart, and sometimes you go through a lot of pain and heartache, but you are refusing to go back to the old you. Damn straight. Oh my goodness, that's accurate. You speak your truth, and certain people will never understand you. Yep, I'm used to being misunderstood. They fear what they don't understand, and there's a strength and determination you have in this unapologetic. Whoop, whoop. Some people were able to make others feel bad or guilty for moving forward. People clearly saw you were elevating and moving forward and didn't understand that energy. You're doing away with relationships where the thing you have in common is suffering. It's okay to talk about things that's hurting you, and that's healthy. But relationships that focus on the negative, that's not serving you, and it's best to walk away. I hope they're okay. I'm a very patient person, so I'll just sit here for a second. Okay, awesome sauce. Okay. It's best to walk away. The focus needs to be on what is going right, not what's going wrong. People like me, according to the reading, brings that catapulting and positive energy. Yay, thank you. And here's a couple of quotes. You're giving yourself so much credit than you deserve. You is beautiful, kind, charismatic, full of understanding and empathy. You are generous and giving, loving, kind, attractive inside and out. And sometimes you just don't feel that way because of how other people have treated you. Yup, that's accurate. So true. But remember, they treat you that way because of their own personal insecurities, traumas, tragedies, and challenges. How they treat you is more a reflection of themselves and not a reflection of you. So don't make their reflections your problem. If that makes any sense, you are amazing. Why are people trying to text me? Stop. Okay. I will get back to them later. One day you will tell your story of how you overcome what you're going through now, and it will become part of someone else's survival guide. You may be the only person left who believes in you, but it is enough. It takes just one star to pierce a universe of darkness. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. And this is inspired by B. Mark Fit again. Okay, awesome. Who gives a damn if they are talking about you? Let them talk. The people on the sidelines always have an opinion on the people playing in the game. And here's one more quote. Let me find it real quick. People will talk behind your back. Don't worry, they are behind for a reason. I'm pretty sure there's more I could say, but those readings definitely tie into why I love my protective bubble. Will I ever come out of my protective bubble? Of course, but for now I like my protective bubble. I'm thriving in it. I've found some successes in it, and this is where I plan to stay for a little bit. A lot of times in my life when I listen to well-intentioned advice and I listen to what works for other people, I realized that didn't work for me. One size doesn't fit all, so I said, let me just start doing what I want, not what this world wants for me. And so now I'm just at a place where, hey, I'm taking the road less traveled and I like it. And I'm going to stay here for a bit. And I think this is it. So thank you for watching part 3 in my whole series of why I love my protective bubble. I hope you enjoy it. And I have a lot more coming. So stay tuned. See you later. And let's take a sec to enjoy the cicadas, because I love cicadas and I love bugs, and I think they're making all this noise and they're happy, and I'm happy that they're happy. Awesome sauce. Alrighty, I'm going to jet, but see you later. Bye.